What's going on? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on, Playboys? What's going on, Playboys and Playgirls? I must admit, you good, brother? Overheated. Radiator time, dude. So what's going on out there in the land of TV, land and YouTube? Other side, Charlie. Other side. That side over there. That side over there. There you go. Sorry about that. Everybody hit the like button, if you would, please. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button real quick, if you would, pretty please. Hit the like button and then put OTVO and put where you're from. Charlie likes to just decide that it's his walk time. He's free to do whatever he wants. He's living in his own free little world. These dogs. It's Charlie time. So, you know, I tried to take a little time off here, you know, and I tried to take a little bit of time off from physical activity, and I just can't seem to take a break, and I hurt my back a little bit, so my back's a little bit hurt. OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. OTVO, what's up, Zen? Red Sox is back. What's up, Red Sox? Second time I'm seeing you. Good to see you. What's going on? What is going on? We're definitely in Los Angeles, I can tell you that. Oh, shoot, you know what? Let me fix something real quick. This is gonna take me just 1 second. OTVO. You guys will see darkness for 1 second, but let me fix something real quick. OTVO from Massachusetts. Man, I could certainly use a courier service in Massachusetts. We found one though. We found a courier service. Hang on, let me fix my phone. Hold on 1 second. Charlie. About that, I had to fix my phone. OTVO. What's up with the Playboys out there in the United States of America? What's going on, Tim? Yum. What's going on? What's going on, man? Huh? Decided not to shave for the last couple days. I'm kind of just trying just to, you know. Well, so I'll just tell you what happened, right? So, unfortunately, you know, I always have to train, right? I always got to train, always. Because I just, I'm always, but I tried not to train, but I saw a buddy of mine, and I've been teaching him wrestling and jiu-jitsu and pancration and just some stuff I know for the past several years. Well, I left LA and I came back, and this feller, he had bought all new mats. He had bought all new mats for his learning jiu-jitsu, and he was now being trained by a dude. He was getting trained by a dude and doing pretty well. And so I got back here. You know, I had overtrained so much when I was in Denver that my knee had been so severely swollen, so severely impacted from the inflammation that it took a month for my knee to stop hurting. And then my knee now is like, I would say it's, you know, there's an injury in there. I don't know what it is. It hurts when I go all the way. Anyway, the point is though, you know, I can function, I can get around. If I had to run, I could probably run. I just don't want to run yet, you know. I don't want to do any impact on my leg at all. But doesn't matter though, because my buddy got all new mats for jiu-jitsu. So last couple days I've been rolling, especially after I got attacked. You know, I was kind of like, you know, what would happen? What would happen if I was attacked? Would I be able to fight my way out of it? And so I tell you what, I am sore. I am sore. Everything on my body hurts. Everything on my body hurts. You know, I don't pull guard. I take people down. So I think it's cartilage, Greg. I think I got some, I actually, because it's so sporadic in what it does and it clicks and pops, I think I have some broken cartilage, you know? Yeah, Kent, is your face hurting? Is your face hurting, Kent? Hey, Kent, is your face hurting? No? Well, it's killing me, bro. It's killing me. My little dog. He just decides he can do whatever he wants. Oh, Frisco, that's not what this talk's about, dude. We're not talking about that right now, my friend. Just try to stick on topic. Love you too, Kent. We shall proceed. We shall. Yeah, it could be a meniscus. And the reason why I think it's a meniscus is because I keep on getting a clicking and popping. There's this one time, if I dangle my knee, for example, if I dangle my knee off a table and then my knee falls down, it clicks. Pop, click, pop, click, pop, pop, click. And I don't know what it is, but it's something for sure. You know, I really wanted to just do some videos this week and just focus on because I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but you know, suing people and doing stuff is a lot of work. And even if you have help and people are helping you, you still have to do a lot of stuff. There's always a lot of stuff to do. And so that's kind of what I'm dealing with is okay. Go poo-poo, Charlie, go poo-poo. Go poo-poo, Charlie, go poo-poo. Go poo-poo. Charlie's got to go poo-poo. Yeah. Yeah, so just so you guys know that, you know, that's next. So there's a list here, and there's a list we're doing here. Right now I got 2, and I'm going to get my 3rd and 4th ones in November. And I'm just going to keep going down the list until each one of them is dealt with in the way that I feel like they need to be dealt with through the legal system. And I'm not going to stop. So when people say, why don't you stop? I'm not going to stop until it's done. Until I run off so many that when you guys hear Chille suing someone, you better understand it's all fine. It's all fine and dandy if it's not you. If you don't have to defend the lawsuit, then you're fine. But, you know, if you have to defend the lawsuit, and then, you know, hopefully you guys have reported to YouTube and to YouTube creators. I think YouTube creators is one of those things you report to. That, you know, one of these hate channels has created so many lies and hatred that, you know, there's people attacking me on the street where I have to defend myself. That was pretty scary. That was pretty scary, wasn't it? I mean, that was pretty scary. I mean, just imagine that for a moment. I got to pick up dog poop here. That's the way it is in California. You got to pick up dog poop after your dog goes to the bathroom. You just carry, hold on a second. It's really easy. You just carry one of these bags around, and I have one right here on my handle. You carry this bag around, and then you take it like that, and you just pop it in the trash. And that makes it so that people don't step in the poo when they're just out for a walk. And if everybody did it, it would be a lot better place, but not everybody does. So I try to, you know, 99% of the time I pick up my dog poo. I have been stuck in situations where I didn't have bags. A couple times I've picked up the poo and thrown it in the woods because I don't have a bag and it's just Charlie's poop, so I just wash my hands real quick. But yeah, it's been quite a journey. No, I don't want to meet anybody at any, you know, and that cop gets a pass too, the one in Ironton. We got to move on. I got to use my brain. I've got to use my brain for the things that we need done. We got to use my brain for what it's good for, you know. And I got to learn court procedure and stuff, you know. I got a lot of stuff to learn. So it's going to be difficult, but I got to learn a lot of stuff here, right? And I got to start at least study for the California State Bar. But we got 3 to 6 months of something else I'm doing first. So I'm just kind of in that in-between place right now where things are not getting done right now. So we shall see. We shall see. But I can't be, you know, meeting anybody. Remember, you guys remember this. The lowest, dumbest knuckle dragger, the only way that they can deal with me is if I agree to do a physical battle with them. And I don't want to do physical battles. I'm 48. Forgive me, I don't want to do physical battles. I don't want it. I don't want to get in physical fights with people. I'm too old. I'm too old to have physical fights with people. I got to stop. My own ego, I got to put my own ego to the side. I got to put my ego on the shelf and say, you can't have physical battles with anybody anymore. You got to stop doing that. So that's what I've done. I've got to this place where, you know, and don't think, you know, that weak ass gangster walked out and was like coming out like he was tough. His footwork was all wrong. And it was just like, of course, you know, I did this stuff for 20 years and now I want to, you know, the ego never got smaller. What did get smaller is my VO2 max. My endurance got smaller and my speed got smaller. I got a lot small, you know, you're not as fast when you're older. So those guys in their teens and 20s, they're super fast. So I got to be smart, you know, I got to use my brain. And just so you guys know, like today, we filed motions today. 2 more motions were filed today in my federal tort lawsuit. And I'm going to reveal those, but I want to do it in the right time and frame, you know. What's going on, Alan Hub? How you doing, buddy? Harrison, what's going on? What's going on with the Playboys? What's going on with the, yeah, I was, you guys listen, you know, last night was no, you know, because the guy was a total doofus, it wasn't that big of a deal, right? But let's just, for example, say that doofus had carried with him a 5-inch knife, a 5-inch blade. Then it would have been a big deal because any doofus can pop another person with a 5-inch blade and it doesn't really matter where it hits. You're hurt bad. And it's going to take months, years, or even your life could be ended. And so that's why we got to shut down that hate group. You can't allow hate groups. You can't allow it. We have to go after that hate group and the other hate group too. You know, the other people are in due time. I got 2 now, and then I've got a hearing on November 1st for a restraining order against another one of these guys. And then I'm gonna sue the guy over there. I got 4 lawsuits here I'm gonna do. And then I'm considering, I'm not gonna go into it, but that's just what's happening right now. Hello, princess. Hello, princess. So that's just where we are. I'm down here in Los Angeles. There's always some interesting things that go on down here. Is that, oh, that's a pool. Let's see, recenter. Okay, I'm only about 3 minutes away. What's going on with you guys? How is everybody? How is everybody? How is everybody? What's going on with you guys, man? How's life? How are things? You know, look, it's you guys are just getting to see the life of an activist, but I'm a little bit different than most of the people that you may have seen on YouTube because, you know, people know that I'm a fighter, and so I fight back. And so people, you know, who want to be in the limelight, they push the fighter's button, and then I respond. And so I've got to be smart about my fights, though. You know what I mean? I can't be fighting gang members in the streets of Los Angeles. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. You know, you just don't want to be there. And, you know, I tell you, I wanted to, you know, I have other thoughts because I'm a man, but, you know, the truth is you got to be smart. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. You can't just do things because your emotions say that you want to do something. You can't just do something off the cuff, you know? And remember, I didn't ask to be put in a situation with gangsters where, well, I guess I involve myself with gangsters all the time, don't I? They're just wearing a badge. They're just wearing a badge. But yeah, that Troll Mafia channel should be reported. She's hosting that guy, Dan Clemente, and he's been in their chat for months. We did the research. We have all the screenshots. You know, it would be great if the public shouted her down. I think when the witness's testimony comes out, when the witness affidavit comes out that says that I was paid to harass Chille, that's coming out. We have a signed affidavit from a witness under oath. So we have that coming out too. I think maybe YouTube will pay attention to that, but we got to get the hate channel shut down. The woman has no talent. She's talentless. So we got to fight that. You know, we can't allow it. And it's not just me, it's across all social media. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the reckoning, and I'm going to take down each and every one of them one at a time. And the reason why they're so scared right now is because no one's done what I'm doing. No one's turned and faced them and said, I'm taking you down. No one's done that. But I'm doing exactly that. I'm doing exactly that. And I'm not going to stop. I can't be dealt with. I can't be reasoned with. I will not stop until I take these channels down. And there's a guy today talking shit. Dumb moron keeps emailing me stupid things, putting his name on there after I said cease and desist, and he keeps on signing his name. Just a stupid guy. But your day will come. The wheels of justice take time. But I don't think it's so funny anymore now, is it? Not very funny anymore, is it? Not so funny. Chuck Bronson, Livy. Chuck Bronson live in the house. Yeah, Chuck, the battle for the time that I'm having to spend on suing these folks is really a lot of time. And my friends and my partners who are helping, I'll tell you, my buddy putting in so much time helping me because what's happening is wrong. On the scale of right and wrong in the world, it's wrong. And the thing is eventually, I'm coming for you. What's going on, Tom? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody. Nice to see everybody here today. It's good to see everybody, man. I feel like I got a new lease on life because, oh, it's right there? That's where it is? Okay. Then we'll just go. Come on. What's up, Charlie Little Bear? Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird because I had to edit that. You know, I had to watch that guy. And what I realized next time there's a stalker around, right? Like, I can't allow myself to get distracted. Next time I have a stalker following me everywhere I go, I can't take my eye off of him because he snuck up behind me a few times. You can see it in the video, and I actually point out that he snuck up behind me and whispered in my ear something about that photographer, like she's a working girl or something. She tried to make herself look all done up so she could make some money. But she seemed to be a photographer to me. I don't know. But I got to make sure that when I get stalked, I have to make sure when I get stalked, I don't take my eye off the stalker. That's the world you guys want? Is that the world you want? Hey, it's perfectly fine because it's Chille. Stalk them. But I don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? I think that's... Charlie, can you hang with me, buddy? Weird seeing myself all scruffy because I always shave. Always. I always shave. Trust me, you can say you want stalkers. Whoopa. You can say you want stalkers, but you really, really don't. You don't want stalkers. It's bad. You know what I mean? Just not, and it's not because, you know, you're like a scaredy cat or you're scared of people. It's because you don't know what they got in their hands. You don't know if they got a knife. You don't know if they got a gun. You know, you don't know if they mean ill will towards you, if they're going to hurt you. I mean, it's easy to say the guy was a goofball, and he was for sure. What does he have behind his back? You know what I mean? What's he got in his pocket? What's his goal by confronting me? You know, just so you know, the troll that turned, we turned a troll. That's how we have an affidavit signed by John Doe. We're not going to reveal his name. We turned a troll though, and he was paid $1,000 to infiltrate me and betray me, to get me, is what he told me. And I asked him, what does that mean exactly? And he didn't know what that meant either. I said, why'd you take the money? And he was like, I don't know why I took the money. I mean, it's a sworn affidavit. It's real. It's admissible in court and completely legal. So, you guys are gonna see it. I mean, eventually it's gonna come out, but we're gonna leave his name under sealed, in a sealed envelope. You'll get to see you'll get to see the affidavit, but you won't get to see the guy's name. And by the way, you know, I'm grateful that he turned to the light side. I'm grateful that he gave me the receipts of being paid to harass me and stalk me. But, you know, there's miles to go before we sleep. Because there's now people who are officers of the court who are looking at these things. And so, you know, I mean, you just pray and hope that there's someone who's got a normal head that can look at the evidence and say, okay, I'm ready to issue federal injunctive relief, which would get that channel taken down, which is my goal. I don't care about the money. I care that channel gets taken down. That's what I want done, you know? So, and I don't think I'm asking for too much here. You know, this channel clearly has gone out of their way to, the speech they're using isn't free speech. It's called speech intended to do harm. That's the point of the speech. And people don't really know the difference between free speech and speech just intended to do harm. They just think all speech is free. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. So, you know, we just got to make sure. We should hit 50K by the end of the week. We should here. Should be where I'm going here now. Yeah, we should hit 50,000 by the end of the week. So they tried to call an emergency hearing, but the thing is that you have to give me a notification, and if I don't get notification properly, then you can't make me appear. So I actually won. They tried to say they wanted an emergency hearing for my emails. So you know what I'll do? I'll release the emails. I'll release all the emails that this woman has sent to me. And let's just make it a matter of public record so you guys can see how bad the harassment this chick has done. And I just don't respond. I don't respond. So. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? You guys have marijuana here?
Of course.
Okay, that's all. That's what I'm looking for is marijuana.
It's your first time or return?
My first time here.
Walking by?
I just walked by. Hold on. There you go, that one right there. There you go.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Welcome in. Just so you know, it's 30% off the entire store. Everything.
30% off? Okay, thanks.
So the prices you see will be the price out the door.
Oh, the price I see is the price out the door?
So the taxes have already been...
Oh, they've already been included? Okay. Cool. I can pick any flowers. I just want an indica.
You want something heavy, like sedating, or you want something a little light?
Sedating is a good flavor.
So all you have to do is pull it back like that and give it a smell.
Okay, that smells pretty good.
35 out the door for the 8th, and then you have the 5-gram minis of the same strain.
Okay.
For $3 more, you get 5 grams.
Okay, I'll do the minis then. I'll do the mini buds, the jawbreakers. Yeah, and then I'll do the. Do you have a counterpart called with a sativa with the same flavor, or the same?
It is a sativa, but I will say it's a little different.
Okay, let's try it. Let's do it. Charlie, can you sit down, buddy? Can you sit down, Charlie? Charlie, can you sit down, buddy? He's not getting treats. Charlie, he's not getting anything for you, dude. It's for your buddy here. It's for me. It's so I can stay sedated as I'm stalked. Charlie, stop. He's not going to give you any. Charlie, he's not going to give you any treats. He's so used to going to weed stores and they look.
Treats. Yeah, he's eyeing
I mean, look at him. You should see this fucking dog. Charlie, stop, dude. Charlie, you don't get any treats. Charlie, Sean Henson, what's going on? Oh, Sean knows me with the mask. What are you?
77.57.
Okay. Sean knows me with the cookies. Sean knows the cookies. He knows. Sean has seen me go crazy on the cookies. He has seen it. He knows crazy with the cookies. I can lose my mind on cookies. You have no idea. I can eat 25,000 cookies in one night. Love you too, Sean. Good to see you, brother.
22.
Keep this for...
Appreciate it.
And then put that change right there. There you go, bud. Now I contributed back to other people because people contribute to me.
Of course.
So you always want to give back. Thanks,
that.
man. I appreciate you, dude.
Of course.
Okay, let me put this in here real quick. Or I'll mess up if I don't just do everything perfect. Okay, and this is my baggie.
Yes, sir.
God bless you, dude. Bye, Charlie. Let's go, Charlie. No treats for you, bud. Okay. Thanks for the treats. Thanks for the treats. I appreciate you guys. Have a nice night. God bless everybody. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Cool. So now I got the weeds. What's up? What's up? People are like, what you got? I got the weeds. 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 Just so you know, I never really quit marijuana. What I do is I go back and forth with marijuana. Sometimes I smoke, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. But for the most part, come on, Charlie. Yeah, I'm pretty heavy though, I'll tell you that. I'm weighing about 205 right now. I was down to 190. Got to get my weight back down to 190 again. But, I took 3 weeks off to just let my knee get better. And it's still not better, but there's no longer pain. What's up, Playboy? What's going on with the Playboy? Listen, here's the thing, look, I'm sorry that you guys are kind of in limbo with me here right now while I build out this studio to do the history that I'm going to be teaching over the next 3 months. I'm sorry that we're kind of in a limbo place. But it's good because there's a couple things I'm not telling you guys, and it's better that I don't say anything and we just get it done. But I've got to do what I got to do with these, everything is the way it is until someone comes in and changes it. And that's what I'm doing here on YouTube. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change these things. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm just going to change it. And that's what I'm going to do. And there's just no other way to look at it. We can't allow it. And then I've got friends who are fighters like me who like to fight. This isn't a fight we want to be, and we want to work on positive changes. What's going on, Thailand? How you doing? But, sometimes it takes you got to get someone who just refuses to back down, and that person is going to just take it to the limit. And that's what we need. And you guys can see that. Look at the phone I'm talking on right now. That was Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs went crazy and said, I'm going to build this portable computer device that plugs you into the world everywhere you go, and you're going to be able to FaceTime. And Steve Jobs got it done. Thomas Hobbes isn't going to write Leviathan until he's 63 years old. You're never out of the game. It just depends on if whether or not you want to start to make a change. You can do anything you put your mind to. Where are those protests in Ironton? I thought there was a weekly women's march happening in Ironton. I hope that continues to march against domestic violence. I'd like to see changes happen. So. Yeah. I wish I had more time, you guys. I really do. I wish I had more time to do the things that I really want to do. But I'm fighting Father Time, man. And I really wish I'd gone to law school right out of college, but I didn't. I really wish I had, though. And then I'd be way ahead of the game. But instead, I'm behind, and I got to catch up. And it's hard. It's hard to catch up. It's hard to catch up to where we're supposed to be.
Watch out, Owie. Come here.
He's okay. You're good, brother. You're good, brother. You're good. You're good, big dog. You're good. So I just wanted to come on and let people know that I'm okay, and that, I'm serious about making sure that we report this troll mafia channel. It's just gone too far. Kate Peter can't control the crazies in that farm. She can't control the lunatic fringe. She needs to be reported to YouTube and to Discord. She can't allow, and by the way, in her Discord account. They're moving on to spill hatred all over someone else. You're moving on to hate and disparage and attempt to ruin another human being. We can't allow it to continue. It's not just because it's me. Nobody, I mean, the same thing with the police state. You think that I jumped into that because I wanted to take on the powers that be? No, you can't watch people beat and cheat and rape and hurt and kill people and charge them with crimes and watch it happen if you are an intelligent person who can lead. And so you should step into leadership. You see? I need to get my glasses fixed. They're falling off. I gotta get the screws in my glasses tightened, so I gotta go back to my glasses place while I'm here in West Hollywood. This is not West Hollywood. This is Koreatown I'm in right now. But I'm working over here at this place over here, so I got some things going on. Justice Berserker, is that our time yet? I'm supposed to call Deborah. Let me see if it's time. Is it time to call Deborah? It might be. Can I have this, Charlie? Thank you, buddy. Hold on, Charlie. Hold on. I'm calling Deborah in 10 minutes, guys. I'm calling Deborah in 10 minutes. Calling Deborah in 10 minutes. Deborah Rogers, paging Deborah Rogers. Paging Deborah Rogers. What's going on, Golden State fan? How are you, buddy? Good to see everybody. I'll try, Deborah. I'm gonna try. I may end this live and call you in a little bit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Sure. You wanna see Charlie? Charlie's a little bear. Charlie, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Charlie? Charlie just wants a TREAT. That's all he wants. That's all he wants is a TREAT. He's dying for a TREAT. Good boy, Charlie. No, I don't have any children. I don't have any kids. What a little bear. Charlie, why are you a little bear? How come you are? What's going on with you? Hello, Charlie. So, Charlie, come here. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on with you guys for a little while because I didn't want you guys to worry. I mean, when you see the things that you saw on camera happen, you know, it's only natural to worry about someone if you've grown to care about them, that, you know, it's a scary thing because now that I've had time to reflect in the moment, you know, the guy was a total pansy. And so in the moment when I saw that, you know, when I stepped at him a couple times and he didn't respond properly, I then thought to myself, okay, so he doesn't know what he's doing at all. And so then I felt a little bit better, but at the same time, it was dangerous. It was dangerous, and it's wrong. You shouldn't have to deal with that. You shouldn't have to deal with people, you know, stalking your location. I'm in front of a preschool down here in Koreatown. Like, I shouldn't be put on a Discord account and stalked. That's wrong to do to people. That's wrong. I don't like cops. We know that. It's wrong to stalk a cop. He's doing something, we take him on through petitioning and legislation and charges, and we go after him and with the job that he does, you know? And we don't go after, it's just wrong to stalk people. It's wrong. And I'm not gonna hide my location. I don't have to. I'm a free American. I have every right to travel down the road, whether that be in an automobile, my own property, or whether I walk. I have every right to go to dog parks. I have every right to announce where I'm going to a concert or to announce my dentist's office. I have every right to do that without people calling my dentist office or my doctor's office or my your dog vet. People should not be following where you're going and attacking the people that you interact with. That's insane. That's wrong. It's unacceptable. As a civilized society, we have to disagree with that. We have a right to redress government agents and those who signed up to be government agents. You don't have the right to stalk people and harass them and make videos about their mother. That's the guy making videos about my mom. Dude, go ahead. You're showing who you are. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to give you any light. Very strange you would make a video about someone's mother. I haven't seen anything like it. I just keep on hearing it. Of course, it's probably trolls, but who cares? The point is people shouldn't have to deal with you walking down the street and someone can pull up to me because they know where this daycare is, and so they're going to come up to me and then stalk me to the point where I can't get away. It's wrong. It's wrong. And it's, when that happened last night, just so you know, the people on my team and me, resolve tripled. We're going harder. We're going at them harder. We're going at them harder. So, it sucks that we're distracted from ending torture cuffs. We got to end the torture cuffs. We've got to make sure that we do everything we can to stay on mission the best that we can. V Boyer's in the house. What's up, True Northern Sun? How you guys doing? I didn't shave today. I've kind of had a couple days here where after that event happened that night, to be honest, I've been sleeping a little bit more than I should have. And, it's just kind of a weird thing. It's just a weird thing to think about. Someone from a hate group could target you, and then they could have a knife or a gun. And then the lies they tell, I'm going to release all the emails. I'm going to release all the emails. Yeah, Ironton should get, the people in Ironton should demand that guy changes his name. He is not the Ironton Auditor. He's the Ironton Cop Sucker. He should not have the name Ironton Auditor. That name should be stripped from him. Straight up stripped. It should be stripped from him. There's just no other way. Like, you should give that title to someone else who oh, you guys hit the like button, please hit the like button. If everybody would please hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you would just take a second and hit the like button, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. So, Tommy, you never know, dude. You never know. And that guy had legitimately put me in fear for my safety to the point where I needed to get him away from me. You guys can see when he had me against the wall and I'm looking this way and I'm looking that way and I'm not really sure which way to go to get away from this guy. Really strange, really a strange thing. I found it to be absolutely ridiculous, to be honest with you. I found it ridiculous, to be honest with you. And now that I've had time to reflect on it, I have to think about safety. And I got to think about, it just take one guy with that knife to really hurt you. Because I'm not walking down the street, with a gun on my side, and not walking down the street with, ready to fight people all the time. I'm just walking down the street, just doing what I do, We all want to live life and stroll through our neighborhoods that you live in or wherever you're at and, Remember, though, we don't stop. We don't stop. I think End Torture Cuffs, I'm pretty sure that End Torture Cuffs is going to be ready by this weekend. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have that done. And then if you guys anybody has injured wrists, we're going to ask you to send your photos in to End Torture Cuffs. The more pictures we get, you need to talk to some people, ask them about the torture cuffs, okay? If they have photographs of their wrists that have been injured. And has everybody been by the website Delete Lawz, and have you at least registered? Have you gone to Delete Lawz and registered or gotten an indestructible trifold for your car? I mean, listen, that indestructible trifold will just get you out of the conversation with the cop. There's enough cases on there that you can simply tell them you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, but you have to have it and you have to use it. I got to get one too. I actually am going to print the one from home and put it so I have it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to do. Chevy the Songster is in the house. What's going on, Chevy? What's going on? I just wanted you guys to know that I'm fine, and I'm okay, and I'm going through some weird shit. You know, being stalked is a weird thing for sure. News Now Omaha's in the room, everybody. Hello, News Now Omaha. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing okay. Bruce, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Bruce. Terry, how you doing, dude? Terry's driving down the road trucking. Still trucking, Terry. Still trucking. Yep, slowly but surely, we proceed. Yeah, I just wanted to come in here. Free Floyd, I think he's still free. I don't think he's locked up. Floyd is still free. He's still a free man. Yeah, I know. Hey, News Now Omaha, thanks for sharing that video through on your community page. You know, we got to get together about, you know, we got to stop these hate channels that are just made for hatred. They don't really have a purpose other than to gain clout by spreading hatred. And the number one channel for me right now is that Troll Mafia channel, just all hatred. That's all she does. And she's done it for years, you know, with the coat hanger in the abortion clinic to, you know, Cyrax to just, you know, pimping out her upstairs neighbor where she was putting up Craigslist ads. She's just got some problems, you know. She's got some mental problems, and she can say what she wants, but she lost 2 of her kids because she can't focus on anything but her narcissism. I mean, like, it's so funny. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this, but in my whole life, I've never called anybody a narcissist because the term is just so ridiculously stupid. Everybody is a little bit narcissistic. If you don't love yourself, you would have killed yourself, and you're not going to kill yourself. People who can't love themselves end up killing themselves. So there's supposed to be some narcissism. But this woman, she is so narcissistic that she gets off on the attention she's getting from stalking other people. She still hosts it. They're still looking for me in Discord today. They're trying to stalk me today. That's sick and that's twisted. And as a civilized society, we need to push back against that. You know, when a cop is in a pullover, and when a cop is doing something, you guys haven't heard me ever say stalk him or attack him because we're supposed to be a civilized society. You don't attack the cops. That's not how we get change. You don't attack people. You know, I believe me, man, I like to fight. But every person I've ever fought has been in a cage after 25 years old. So you don't just attack people. You don't approach people on the street and tell them you're going to attack them. That's very strange. And I think that we as a society have to push back against that kind of culture. We can't allow that kind of culture. You know, can't allow it. We got to be tougher than that. We got to refuse that kind of culture. We really do. I mean, and not because it's me, because it's just wrong. It's just wrong to do to anybody. You know, still actively trying to track me in her Discord. We have screenshots. You guys can go into her Discord and see she's actively trying to get my location today. That's crazy. I'm suing her. It still doesn't matter because the paperwork takes so long to get through. Stop. Because the paperwork takes so long to get done. Hold on, Charlie. What happened? You got a scratch? What do you got? What do you got? You got a bug on you? Something biting you? There you go. Is that better? Okay. You know, just so you know, they filed continuances, right? And in the interest of justice, you're always going to get a continuance. But since then, they've made 18 hours of videos about me. So you didn't get a continuance so that you could work on your case. You got a continuance so you could make more videos. So you could defame and disparage and paint in a negative light and do all the horrible things that you do that gets you money and gets you attention. We have to report this Troll Mafia channel. I've never made a video about this person. I've never produced videos and talked about one person. I've never done that. That's not what I do. I have a mission and a goal. I'm a real content creator. I'm going to be creating the history of America over the next 3 to 6 months. I create content. I audit police and hold them responsible for our First Amendment right, our Fourth Amendment right. That is not stalking someone to harass them. That's ensuring our rights are being upheld and protected. That's what I'm talking about. So, as long as we allow this to happen, I mean, there should be mass reports on this channel called Troll Mafia today because I was attacked from one of her people. One of her Troll Mafia people came out into real life and physically told me he was going to beat me up. That wasn't going to happen, but I'm just saying. So, I've never come out and said time to go after someone. It's ridiculous. I don't do that. That's not what my goal is. I'm gonna release the emails today. I'm gonna release the emails. I'm gonna show you guys, because they called for an emergency hearing because I was emailing them and saying, are you still laughing, Katie? Is it still funny to you, Katie? And I was emailing her, but only because she sent me no less than 10 or 15 emails harassing me. I'm gonna release all the emails right now. I put them all together today. I'm gonna release every one of them right now. I'm gonna do it real slow. So you guys get to see the emails. Because I finally, now the rabbit's got the gun, and so now I'm like, F you, lady. Now I'm like, I'm sick of it, you know? And make sure that I have anybody else who's ever been harassed by this person so that I can help you and include you. It's like, we just have to fight back. It's just, you get to a place where you gotta fight back. You know, you remember, I didn't ask for that to happen in the street the other day, but eventually the guy put me in a corner so badly that I said, okay, fine, time for me to fight back. And then as soon as I said time for me to fight back, that guy took off running. Of course he did. They're real tough until you face them. But the fact that I have to keep my location undisclosed because someone's openly tracking me and saying that they're openly tracking me, saying, oh, it's funny, he's an endangered great white. How funny is that? That's not what a civilized society does. And YouTube needs to take action. YouTube needs to shut that channel down. She's already admitted she's gonna go on to someone else, harass the hell out of them, defame, disparage, paint them in a negative light. She's already picked a new victim to victimize. How crazy is that? She's openly said on her Discord, we found someone else that we can try to ruin. Well, Katie, you didn't ruin me. What you did is you woke me up. And it made me realize that I'm gonna have to fight individual people like you along the way. Isn't it ironic that there's 420 people in here? It's just so crazy, right? I mean, it's just so absolutely ludicrous. So I just find it to be strange. How you guys doing? How you doing? So, you know, me as a human being, I'm not gonna tolerate this kind of stuff. I'm gonna fight back. And that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm fighting back. Charlie's peeing. I'm fighting back, and I'm not gonna tolerate this. And I'm gonna push against this bullshit. I'm not gonna put up with it. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's why I made a video today, and at the end of it, I put, 5 paragraphs, and I said, it's time to report this troll mafia channel. So for all the people who shared my video today, there's a few other content creators who I also reached out to who shared the video that I made today. So that goes to all actual content creators who don't have a hate troll channel. And that's who I reached out to today. I reached out to lots of people today, and I sent them the video and said, hey, let's get rid of this troll mafia channel. That all they do is create hatred. That's all she does. And I just don't think it's appropriate to keep something like that around. It violates YouTube services. It's just ridiculous. So, it would be one thing if I wasn't attacked on the street, but I absolutely was. And we simply can't have that be the standard of operating procedure. We can't allow that kind of thing to happen. You guys know that. I mean, it's just wrong. You can't allow that. So. Come here, Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Come here. Come here. Come here, Charlie. You're free. Go. Go. There he is. He's all freed up now, guys. He's freed up. So, all right. I'm almost back to position here where I can sit down here for a second, take a break here, catch my breath, have a face-to-face with you guys, and try to make sure that I, again, keep my location undisclosed so that people aren't, because there's people actively looking for me to try to stalk me. That's weird. and you guys should be reporting the Troll Mafia channel for sending one of their Troll Mafia members out to stalk me. That was beyond strange. And we're lucky he wasn't armed, and we're lucky that I didn't have to physically defend myself. Once he ran away, you know, I was just going to make sure he was gone. But then after that, I have no desire to have a physical fight on the street. So in torture cuffs should be coming up here pretty quick. We should have that coming up. And let me grab Deborah here real fast and make sure that she's available here. You should have to walk for all of your weed, and then you won't have to. Okay, let's try Deborah and let's see what she's going on with her, you guys. Good to see you, Rachel Anderson. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Hit the like button, everybody. See if Deborah's available. Let's try Deborah and let's see what she's going on with her. Is that Deborah?
Yep.
Here, turn that down in the back if you would, please, hon. How you doing?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Cool, cool, cool. How are you, Deborah?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, and so you had your hearing day before yesterday. My the screws on my glasses are so loose. I've got to go in tomorrow and get my glasses tightened up. But so what happened? Thank you for joining Hoosier News. So tell us what happened and what you got going on right now.
Oh, hold on, Marvin. What are you doing? What happened was they had a lot of people that came in, and they gave, I would say at least 90% of the people 60 days to find an attorney. They scheduled their trial because this was all pretrial hearings. And then when it came to me, they put me in a separate room, and I did, and it was awkward. It wasn't what everybody else got, and I didn't get 60 days to find a lawyer. So they treated me completely different than everybody else.
When is your next hearing?
I have trial. There's no more hearings. I have trial December 5th at the moment.
Okay, trial December 5th. Okay. So between now and then, we got to find you proper representation there in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. So we're looking for more people who want to help with Deborah. We're gonna do a fundraiser between now and then for sure. So I'll schedule that in advance so everybody knows, and we'll hit it on like maybe the 14th of November or something like that, somewhere around payday after the Halloween has already passed. But I'm just trying to figure out the best day to try to raise some funds for you to get you an attorney for you to help you. That's what I'm thinking, you know. And have we exhausted?
I spoke to an attorney, and he said that, you know, he would want $5,000 up front, simply because it's a short period of time as well. And so, like, I really don't think anyone's going to even, you know, consider unless they have some funds, because they're going to have to pay for depositions and things of that nature too.
Wow. Okay. Well, Deborah's in a conundrum, you guys. You got her Venmo and Cash App. It's up there. If you guys want to donate, make sure you guys throw her $5 or $10 if you can. I'm going to do a proper fundraiser for her in the next week to 2 weeks. So, but your next hearing's December 5th, and that's your trial. So, okay.
That's the trial.
So that's how much time we have to try to get Deborah a lawyer and get her the funds. So we're probably looking November, the first week of November, the beginning of November, I think. You know, we should try to raise money before then. I'm just
I want to tell everyone how much I so appreciate everyone for every thought, prayer, everything, spreading the word, just money, everything that anyone ever did. I just so appreciate it so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And just even the consideration, even just saying something about it means so much to me. Thank you.
Okay, Deborah, I think we're going to have to we'll set a date for you, and then we'll just do a fundraiser on that date. Okay. Someone's knocking here. What's up with the Playboy? Go, Charlie, go. So sorry, Deborah. Okay, then let's do this. Let's you and I connect when I get off this phone, and then let's figure out the date, and we'll do a fundraiser for you, and we'll try to get everybody else's resources involved, and try to get it so that you're going to be okay.
Okay, that sounds great.
This is very scary, though. Very scary that they're still trying you, even though they already put you in jail for 45 days. It doesn't make any sense at all. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all. All right. Just ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous. I can't, I'm trying to, just silly, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, okay, then, so what, then you need an attorney. You need a lawyer's help. So that's what we can do. I'm just frustrated. I wish I had more, and I wish I could do more.
Yeah, the number one thing that I need an attorney for is because I'm not able to subpoena. This is the court rules for the Cherokee Nation. In order for me to subpoena documents or people or whatever, I have to go before the court, the judge, and I have to tell him what I need, why I need it, and everything. And then the information goes to him, and then he decides whether or not I can access it or not, or whether it can be allowed in court. Wow. I don't even get to see it. And then he gets to access it and determine whether or not I can see it.
I've got a guy there that we can call that I can see if he can help you too. And we're not, you know, we haven't completely dismissed a public defender yet who can assist you, that can get you your subpoenas. That's a big one. We could probably do that.
Well, he did court order an assistant for me, and I asked her to do the subpoena, and she told me I would have to do the subpoena, and she said, oh, it's real easy, you just fill it out. And then I looked at the court rules, and it's not that simple. And so, I mean, I'm not really getting the help that I need. So, from the court, you know.
Okay.
That seems typical.
Okay. Well, I think we actually, because Deb and I haven't been able to talk the past couple of days. I've just been slammed with legal things I've had to do. So Deb and I haven't had a chance to catch up. So we'll catch up on the phone, and I'll see which way we can best help you with the crowd of people, to put pressure and to shine the light so people know what you're going through. All right?
All right. I appreciate you so much.
All right. I'll call you soon, Deb. Love you, honey.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I'm just getting eaten alive by bugs, so I want to get out of these bugs. There's so many bugs all over me right now. Let me just get rid of this. Let me get into this place I'm going right now real fast so that I can get these bugs off me. There's just so many bugs. There's so many mosquitoes. It's like mosquito heaven. Charlie's going crazy trying to attack all the mosquitoes. Give me 1 second, real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 15 seconds. Oh my God, those mosquitoes crushing. They were crushing all over me. You have no idea. There's so many mosquitoes out here. And I've got my grinder in my pocket right here. Rachel, we're facing a mountain of adversaries, right? And the main adversaries are a lot of people who work in government that don't want the system to be changed. I tell you who doesn't want it to change: the probation officers, the judges, the prosecutors, the public defenders. Nobody wants the system to change. Nobody wants it to change. We want the system to change, and so we're gonna change it. But that's the reason we have so much blowback. It's not just that I came here and people, a couple troll channels are gonna target me. No, it's that we are actually gonna change the system. And that's why there's so many people who are against us, because they look at me and they go, that's a guy who could actually get it done. It's whether you like it or not, that's a simple fact. I'm crazy enough to believe I can change the world, and I know that I can. Remember, these people are involved with all kinds of groups, and it's just insane. You know what they do over there at the fake channel? You know what they do? You know what they do? The woman will say, oh, I've got these documents on Chille, and I'll read those later, but let me just tell you that they're really bad. She does that all the time and then never produces the documents because it's all a lie. It's all lies. And so I just get a little frustrated, with just the crap and the bullshit that we deal with so much. But We're never going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're never going to stop. We're not stopping. So the powers that be, the people who are haters, don't you think for 2 seconds that you're slowing me down or stopping me. I've only got to stop to sue a couple of these trolls. And then you know what? I'm back. I'm right back again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. It'll never happen. You'll never be able to hold me down. That won't happen. You know? And I think that the reason why people were concerned, and rightfully concerned, is because when you're running a group that you call a mafia and they attack people in the streets, you should be held liable for what they do. All right, I'm going to upload all of the emails. I'm going to let all you guys see the emails. Make sure you guys go by the delete Lawz. Make sure you register so I have your email on there at the very least so I can reach you. And I'm going to start to send out mass mailers pretty soon because we're just going to grow bigger and bigger now as we take down these troll channels. Everybody should have reported that channel, Troll Mafia, where they have a troll farm that attacks people in real life. And they quote out the person channel, the Troll Mafia channel, for literally stalking me in real life. That's crazy. That's crazy. He even said Kate always wins. And so I just want to make sure that we know that you go and you report to YouTube that a Troll Mafia channel sent people after me in real life. That's crazy. And we got to get a hold of Discord. There's so much to do and there's so little time. So listen, I want to get the flock out of here. Do me a favor before you go, hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. Make sure you share that video of the Troll Mafia sending out their stalker. Make sure everybody shares that video. This has got to stop. I got a video coming out tomorrow of a cop audit. You guys are going to love it. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator.